Email published post. What does it look like on a daily basis? LCJC. What is our business? We take DIY projects that went wrong and we make them right. It used to be the Wong way. Now we're making it the Chang way. You can steal these carpentry ideas, okay? Because I haven't made $100,000 doing this, okay? I've made significantly more. Not legal advice, not financial advice. Actually, it is legal advice. Actually, it is financial advice. I just like making disclaimers like I'm a loser that doesn't know what he's talking about. Because I'm recording this side of the conversation. LCJC. What does it do on a email published post twice per unit of time basis? We take before and after pictures, 12 sentences, 2 pictures, 1 focus. Twelve pictures, 12 sentences, 2 pictures, 1 focus. Not 75,000 sentences that you never fucking publish, okay? Because we as female founders, we need to publish shit, okay? Look at my blog posts, okay? Look at my blog posts, seriously. Look at my blog posts. Does a self-respecting TechCrunch, Gigabit, VentureBeat, Always On, Business Week, Fast Company, CNN, syndicated author publish shit like that? I mean, aren't I self-respecting? I have no respect for myself because I am the #1 distributor of tweets in China because the only way to read crypto tweets is via Duck9, who's been anointed deep underground Chinese knowledge. I made an extra $100 million just fucking around, okay? It might spin up to like 100 billion, in which case I'm still gonna use my same used pressure cooker, okay? I'm not gonna upgrade my dog, okay? I'm gonna keep the same dog kind of attached to that thing. Email published post. Email published post. I email published post. I probably made 100 grand just on the phone with you about email published post, while my previous email published posted posts work for me. How do they work for me? This is how. Tell me the name of the carpentry company that I started. And remember, I won't compete with you, so don't be like, oh, Larry's gonna start a fruit basket delivery service in Topeka, okay? And he just stole my idea. He's selling my idea better than I will. I think I'm going to, well, I can't sue him because one time I heard him get threatened on a lawsuit on a clubhouse, and like, it was actually funny. Were you here for that part or you weren't?
I was not.
No, you missed it.
Yeah.
Answer the question.
LCJC, baby.
Okay, what's our slogan? What's our sweet spot? What do we do?
We do 12 sentences, 2 pics, and 1 something.
Focus. It's 12 sentences, okay? 12 sentences. 12 sentences, 2 pictures, 1 focus. But what does our carpentry company do? Because it was genius.
We take photos, before and after photos.
Of DIY projects going wrong. Bijan, what'd you say?
Oh yeah, DIY projects gone wrong to Larry.
Cody. Cody.
Projects done Chang.
Cody. Why is Bijan executing your shitty carpentry business better than you are? Because you just had, and you know what? I laughed when Bijan told me what I said because I forgot it. Right? DIY projects gone wrong.
Gone wrong.
I laugh every time I tell my own jokes to myself. That's how I do stand-up. Because,
Turn Chang.
yeah, see? So now I don't want you to be like my friend Shaquille O'Neal, who starts to say racist shit, which is funny when a Chinese person says it. True story, Shaq, after we hung out for like a couple of weeks, he actually has a shit ton of Asian friends, which is why his businesses all only make money while they make money and why he'll never go bankrupt. But I feel bad because he said some hilariously racist shit and he should have just said, blame Larry Chang. But instead he's like, my thoughts and actions are not commensurate with like my feelings about the Asian community. My Asian community, like, I very much respect. He should have just been like, I'm friends with fucking Larry Chang, blame him. But he didn't drop the ball. But so DIY projects gone wrong. Okay, get rid of the racist stuff, even though it's funny, because you need a focus. And then people are going to be like, can you really, which is blog post number 2, what platform are you going to use?
WordPress.
You almost fucked up that $111,000 of your money, and I was actually stressed asking that question. I was literally stressed. Do you know how hard it is to be stressed? It's impossible because I am retired on the job. I took a phone call just to show the difficulty of being rich where losers call you. You missed it. Who heard that conversation?
It was gold. Yeah, I didn't hear it. I wanted to, but
Second blog post. And notice that when I stop participating in the room, how like the shit starts to like kind of fuck up a little bit, right? That's email publish post, okay? Nobody cares about your shit like you care about your shit, right?
mm-hmm.
Well, except for me, because I'm more stressed about your money than you are, right? What was the first blog post? And what was the second one? Because I said your first one already.
Are you talking about like the platform? You said Square. People are using Square.
Fuck. $0. So when I yell out a number that's more than 100, more than 50, okay? That means it's more than 50. When I say 0, what does it mean?
0.
It's 0. It's that the minimum wage of the world is 0, okay? Your benefit, it could be 0. It could be 200K a week or a year. It could be 0.
It could be, yeah.
So let's not make it 0. So you want to change your answer?
Yeah. What was? Repeat the question.
What's your first blog post on WordPress going to be? And you said Square, so 0. So what's your first blog post going to be?
You said there were 2 blog posts. I thought you were talking about the actual services.
There you go. That's how quickly it can go to 0. Seriously. I am so seriously serious about that right now. That is seriously how quickly it can go to 0. Oh, you have 15 WordPress blog posts? You should use Medium. Hey, Larry, it's me. I don't even know your fucking name. It's me, Cody Masteller. Remember? You're hilarious, dude. You're hilarious. The LCJC, you're hilarious. Hey, I wanted to ping you for a question. Yeah, sure. Is it a question about the thank you card that you never sent? After I plopped down, did I help you make any money? Or are you gonna sue me for financial advice? Which one is it? And then Cody Massler would say, hey, Larry, I've been killing it, okay? I've been killing it on EU, TWM, PPM. I've been killing it using sub-protocol routine playbook play number email publish post, okay? Just killing it. So thank you. Oh, so your thank you card's in the mail? Your thank you flowers are on the way for one of the houses that I don't live in? But my virtual assistant... Bajan, how are you not listening? You should be at least applauding. That was funny. But my virtual assistant at my virtual condo accepted the flowers.
I thought I was unmuted, actually, so I've been laughing. This is great.
It's funny, right? It's hard to make fun of 2 people as you make 8 people
It's actually
rich.
Bijan, by the way. You're butchering my name. But that's okay.
You can call me fuckhead, okay? If you're parking 200 million in my lap. You can call me fucking burrito boy, okay? In fact, Larry Chang, like some people, do you not play a sport? Like, when they announced me at the stadium as Larry Chang, people are like, who the fuck do we have leading off? Do we have some new asshole? No, fucking Chang Bang's leading off. The Wanger. Wrong way, because he doesn't do anal and he doesn't eat vagina, okay? No putty Larry. Or no putty, or NP. That's who's betting leadoff. Oh, I didn't know who Larry Chang was because, dude, is that your name, Larry? Dude, you're Chinese. We just call you by racist stuff. We had no idea. Wait, Lawrence is your real name? What? You're good at baseball. Hey, were you better at baseball when you were young? There's no worse compliment than that, okay? Like, I'll laugh, but I am going to make sure that when putty comes to shove, that something is gonna go wrong, and know that, Mother Scratcher, I did that to you, okay? You can't be like, hey, you're really good at baseball. Were you even better at baseball 10 years ago when you were young? Like, no. I'm fucking leading off, okay, as the slowest runner on the team. Why? Because I'm better at baseball than you are, okay? Has nothing to do with, actually it has something to do with age, because when I was a kid, I loaded up my mentor's brain inside my brain. So this is not my first rodeo. Hey, Larry, my name's Cody Massler, and I don't care how I'm butchering your last fucking name, okay? You know what? You don't even get your name anymore. You're getting berated for Bijan. Your new name, okay, is LCJC. That's your...
LCJC, baby.
Yeah, you don't even get to be Cody anymore, okay? That's your cult name, okay? Because get it? That's what happens in a cult. After this kid called me in a cult, I'm like, you know what? Just like I'm an institution, just like EUTWM, like those are actually 2 criticisms that I DJ'd in Energy. Your stripper name is now LCJC. Your cult name is now LCJC. Yeah, you're LCJC. Email publish post. No, you're LCJC. The comedy goes one way because nobody likes your jokes because your jokes confuse people, whereas my jokes entertain them while they mentor you. You're LCJC, you're Cody, right? Because your dilution, my diversion actually is attacking email publish post on the 75th mention as an entertaining way for them to swallow in their ears the 900th time they've heard it, okay? So when I joke about it, people laugh, but that's the 76th time you've watched it. This is their 901st. So it's commensurate. So it's in parallel, and that's also how to play 4D chess. So you email publish post, and then you say, hey, it's me, LCJC, Larry Chang, I have a question for you. Should I use Medium? Because some idiot who doesn't email publish post is going to give you advice. Does this sound familiar to you? I can't tell you how many people have given me advice about how to play baseball. And I'm like, do you play baseball? I can't tell you how many financial advisors try to help me manage my money because they think they can do a better job. What's my first question to a financial advisor? Not what are your ideas, okay? How much money do you have? Because if you don't have any money, you have school debt, you're negative, and you're helping me manage my millions, isn't it like, well, wait, I know what it's like. It's like Larry Chang at a nail salon trying to talk to his nail technician about how to make money, right? The nail tech's arbitraging time. Do I ask my very astute and accomplished nail tech to help me with nail tips or with money tips? Because if you're bad at making a fruit smoothie and you've never made a fruit smoothie, are you gonna be like, you added too much banana, right? Or are you gonna be like, hey, the way to retire on the job making 200K is to let your blog post work for you. Thank you. Takes bow. Your blog posts are doing advertising in a way that your Yelp reviews are working for and against you. But you control WordPress, you do not control Yelp. And crying to me, Larry, we heard you invested and helped Yelp. Can you change our Yelp review? You know what? I want to make a bunch of worse ones for you, okay? Because you just asked me about Medium. Do you see where this is going?
Yep.
Email publish post. Why do you think I have that many tweets? Do you know how many people have said negative things about me when, okay, so there's 9 people in the room. By the numbers, I can only help with my ideas about 70%, okay, maybe 80%. The 20% that lose, and let's say this room was like at Stanford. How would you feel if the dumbest kid in class in engineering 145, who's also an athlete, so he shouldn't even be here, okay? Like, the only reason you're here is because you want a gold medal, okay, wading through water, which, by the way, I didn't know that water polo, you weren't standing on the water, because I can see the dude's dick when he's throwing water polo shit. You know what I'm talking about? They play water polo in like 20 feet of water. I thought they were playing in like 6 feet of water. So the stupid water polo / swimmer, okay, shouldn't even be here, is all of a sudden the best student and making the most money, okay? So guess how the other people feel? The other losers, okay? The losers are strong, okay? Just people that'll never win. Guess how they feel? They feel angry. And who do you yell at when you feel angry? Do you ever yell at yourself? No, but then you'd be a winner. You'd be a winner if you yell at yourself in a positive light. But if you go civil war on yourself, I'll interrupt you, because I will be both meaner to you and nicer to you at the same time. Which is why I'm the perfect guy to start a cult, which is why the name of the business is LCJC, which is why Cody's name is LCJC. Right? So the second, thank you. So the second blog post is part of EUTWMPPM, which is another 12 sentences, 2 pictures, 1 focus. Larry, if it were really this easy, wouldn't everybody do it? Huh? Okay. Because I paid $29.99, okay, to be here, and I'm gonna push back a little bit, okay. My name. I know I look like a guy, but I'm actually a woman. My name's Larry Chang, okay, and I'm gonna intellectually push back a little bit on this, okay, because as a trans gender, I am in a situation where I think if everybody were to do this, then I'm a little lost because I don't even know my own question. But I just want to criticize and say something negative. I think my negative was, what if everybody did this? Yeah, that's my neggy neg. That's my negative. Because I sometimes accidentally become negative. What if everybody, yeah, can you answer that? What if everybody were to do this? Well, tell me, what was your name again? Larry Chang? And by the way, whatever you are, okay, you're incredibly good looking. And that's from me in my, like, that's not a sexual advance, but do I have your permission to be honest with you, genderless Larry Chang? It would be helpful for you to email, publish, post 15 things, and then we can discuss the theoretical of why other people drop the ball. Because there's this one guy I met one time, his name was Cody, and I swear I thought he was gonna email, publish, post. I really did, okay? Haven't heard from him, don't know what happened, okay? And I'm actually stressed remembering his name, okay? Cody Massler, okay? I'm actually stressed.
Who's Cody?
I don't know. But I'm stressed. But like, how about Larry, why don't you, Larry Chang, why don't you email, publish, post 15 things, okay? And then use the formula of LTMV. You don't remember the formula. LTMV, less than minimum viable blog post. LTMV, less than minimum viable blog post. LTMVBP. See, when people go negative, I even mess up. Less than minimum viable blog post. And look at the Harvard thing for the EU, TWN, PPM. In the same way that I email, published, posted at Harvard, okay? Where I made, oh my God, I almost dropped how much I made. A lot, okay? Launching the Mr. Peabody movie. Larry, couldn't, you know, I've heard you and I've seen you for 11 years, going on 12 years here in Silicon Valley, and all everybody says is Larry. Okay, what if movie executives started to do what you do, okay? Wouldn't your little API exit, or what is it? External API, yeah, that's it. And then they always leave off the hashtag. Why? Because they're poor now and they're poor in the future. So they leave the hashtag off. And when I look at your notes and you don't have the hashtag in front, that's like why Tom Brady yells at people, okay? Like that, like your defender blitzed me and you just ran your stupid route, okay? When your defender sells out, AKA leaves you, okay? You're open, so like, get ready for the ball. I hit you in the back of the head with the ball, okay? And it was almost an interception. And there's this guy, he lives in my hometown. He texts me every time I throw an interception. Doesn't matter if it hit 3 guys, okay? He texts me, he's like, you suck. Or worse, he texts me, hey, that interception, that's not on you. That's even worse. That crushes me more. This is why you call play with the hashtag in front of it, because details matter. So when you call, go. No, go, please. That's why I want your mic off. What?
I wrote down all this stuff. I will do my research and I'll jump into it.
That's what you're gonna interrupt me to say?
Yeah, because I have to go home to my daughter.
Oh no. Yeah. Cool. You're welcome.
Honestly, I do appreciate it, and I will look into it. All jokes aside.
Wait. You're going to look into it, or you're going to execute it?
Execute, always.
No, you said look into it. Okay, Cody. Be well. So, So for people that are everywhere, it's not an emotional thing, because it's a thing, which is right there on my bio, okay, which is EUTWM PPM. Because in addition to like being called a cult leader, I've been called a multi-level marketer by being a perpetual promotion machine, or perpetual, yeah, that's it. I like to take people's loser comments and I like to make myself a winner, because I can't help you from being a loser, but I can use it as energy, which is why being positive actually is more demoralizing. Which is why when I would text Brady, hey, that interception, that's not on you, like, that's actually demoralizing, because that's a form of reverse trash talk that I taught him. Ditto Steve Kerr. Maybe I've been talking too much about Brady just because he just had knee surgery, so like, I don't know what's going on. But ditto Steve Kerr. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen those two in the same room, so it could be the same guy, just like Steve Kerr and Satoshi Nakamoto. Why do I bring these things up in relation to this room, in relation to your money, in relation to email published post? It is this. It's EUTWMPPM because some jerk, some not nice person called me a perpetual promotion machine. You're gonna yell at me for promoting a dead startup, or my buddy's company, or a female VC who's, you know, granted it's a gender hire or a minority hire or whatever. And remember, I used to want to be a VC too, okay? I used to want to be whatever, and so you're taking actually my job. But I thank you for front running it, okay? Which is why I rose, because I don't need more money. I don't need more power, and I definitely don't need more putty, right? Oh, I do like that putty though. I could live less with all three. Some of the negative comments, maybe less, okay? Maybe less neg. But neg is gonna neg, which is loser's gonna lose, and that's perpetual promotion machine, just a multi-level promoter. So I put it into a hashtag on my bio. So write that down and then text me a picture of your notes. EUTWMPPM. EUTWMPPM rolls right off the tongue as an acronym. What does it stand for? It stands for a free $111,000, 11, okay? That's what it stands for. That's the confidence that I had. And screw that LCJC guy, okay? Screw him, because he thought that I was only doing 100K. Giving him 50 when I've only made 100K, I thought he was gonna be closer to saying 100 million, but he only said 100K. EUTWM PPM, EUTWM PPM. Engineer up a tidal wave of momentum, perpetual promotion machine. It works every time. This is why dumb people succeed. Because dumb people with a lot of faith or played a sport, they'd be like, you know what? I had an old guy tell me to do stuff, I did stuff, and I won. Email published post, that's part of UTWM PPM. The reason that people fail is they don't want to make $50,000. They just don't. They have a goal to be $5 million at age 70, but they will never get there because from ages 26 to 70, they're constantly going to be looking for whatever dollar amount that they wrote down that is actually impossible to get to, because there's an Easter egg hitting you in the face and you won't pick the money up. This smoothie I made, freaking delicious. I used to laugh at that Tom Brady. He's a genius. EUTWM PPM, email published post.